Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Here's the third and final video about the new patch where Caspian is coming out. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't like this type of video about the balance. You just like to go and read it. But I want to explain a couple of things and I want to talk about something. And I also want your feedback. We need to talk right now before PDS even opens. And only then we can actually be sure that some of these things do make through or not make through in case they are too busted or not. Okay, so first of all, Antrox's Cursed Revolver has now the little tick damage. It does it for a smaller duration, but apparently it does more damage. So yeah, the damage increases faster as well per tick, and it can increase up to 11 damage, according to what I'm understanding. Only when PDS comes out, I'll fully understand. I still don't understand this to my fullest understanding, because I don't know what the hell they say on the talent when it doesn't really match up with what they're saying in the talent. It just doesn't make any sense. As for Drogo's had a couple interesting changes. His fire speed is now bigger, alright? His trust now has increased trust percentage. So it's almost going to be double of the original one, but we can no longer use that card because the card has been reworked. The card is now instead giving you maximum booster fuel up to 50% for just using thruster. And that must be very good. Although I'm going to be honest, I would prefer to have my thruster back as fast as possible. Shift directions, the thruster's faster, fall down and then use the thruster so you can go like up and down really fast, so it makes it extremely hard for you to be hit. So I'm probably going to have to rework my loadouts and take this card away. Follow the Scent. Apparently you can increase the size of this fire spit a little bit less now, because I mean it's also already bigger by base, so you know, it makes sense. Although nobody uses this shit. Who uses this fucking card? I know I don't. The fuck? I might put it as a filler, but that's it. Fuck that shit. Alright. Evie will now always heal for just using Blink. So if you have double Blink, you heal for 200. 100 once, 100 twice. And here's the thing. I want you guys to notice in the live servers. Does this actually already exist in the live servers? Because just yesterday I played Evie with a loadout with 0 heals on Blink. And I healed for 100 for blinking. And I was like, okay, that's weird. And now when reading this, I was like, wait a minute, does this mean that it's already in live servers? I haven't connected to the client again to test it out, but go and check it out yourselves. If you do see that it is indeed there, please let me know so I can report it to the devs, because maybe it will just actually stack up or something. All right, her cards have been changed. So basically the increased movement speed up to 40%. After getting elimination, before it was only for 4 seconds, now it'll be up to 6 seconds. The card that will reduce the cooldown of Ice Block for up to 5 seconds by just, you know, the card itself by base. It now actually can go all the way to 5 seconds. Actually, not 5 seconds, sorry. 5.25 seconds. So it's even more. Very nice. Is it 525? No, it's 625. 625, yeah. Holy shit, that's a lot. Flicker heal has been nerfed because we're gonna have 100 in base. It can only go up to 150 now instead of the 250, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so but we have the 100 by base, so when we don't use this card for like Snow Globe or etc., we'll have the healing at least for base there. Okay. Heal for X amount per every second on the Ice Block has been buffed for 10 per unit. By point, sorry. Increase your movement speed by up to 50% for 4 seconds after the Ice Block ends. It will now start off with 15 and then still stack up 10%. So basically we'll have just like 5% extra speed. Koga, well, they changed the cards a bit. Reduced energy gain on killing. Okay, I think they messed up here. I think it should be gain energy, increase energy gain on killing. Wait. So the card itself would give you energy by getting killing blows, right? So now they nerfed the number, the percentage, whatever. Like, I wonder why these cards are not properly described here and then just say the new one, but okay. Galestorm, you would gain percentage of life steal on lives on the dragon stance. Now it's been nerfed for a lot less than almost half. But okay, Lilith no longer does knockback with her main fire if you didn't know you did that. And here's the most controversial one that I really don't want to see this shit on live servers. And I beg them for the fucking love of God to not make this shit. This was almost like this already before. There was a reason why everybody was upset with this shit. Everybody was playing Pirates, Koga, or just Koga half shell, full Chronos, having the half talent card plus the card of people shooting the shield would produce the cooldowns, and it was almost impossible because the shield would go down for like 3 to 4 seconds. They nerfed it, and now it's at like max 5 seconds. We have a 5-second window to shoot until the shield is back up, right? But randoms and newbies are always shooting the fucking shield. People who are playing Dredge and so on, they can't even control it. It will just hit it eventually. Now making this, it will put it at 3 seconds. You can go up to 3 seconds or less if you put Guardian together as well, because it will then give more HP to the shield, therefore making the card to proc the cooldown even further. So you can have up potentially between 2 to 3 seconds of downtime of shield. Like, no, this is not needed. This is not necessary. Half shell is already fucking annoying. We don't need this shit. Unless you're deciding to crop half shell in half, and now half shell only does half of the shield from where you're looking to your front so that there's an opening in the back. This should not happen. I'm sorry. I want to know what you guys think about this one, because I 100% am against it. Sorry. Alright, Maldamba, Gourd. They increase the damage that the Gourd does to 10 per tick now. Sati will no longer force you to be revealed for 3 seconds when you destroy her clones. Instead, it's just 0.5 seconds. The card that would increase her HP has been nerfed for 10 HP per point. And the card that would increase basically the duration of her invisibility after deploying Deathbringer has also been nerfed, so you cannot stay invisible for such long like before. Cassie, nothing. Sky has been nerfed on her debilitate talent. Instead of doing at a 100% faster rate the entire new damage that you're doing, it does now at a 75% speed of rate. Strix, his cooldown on the flare has been buffed, sorry, so it's less time that you have to wait for the cooldown. And the flashbang now does more damage by 100 damage. Vatu now has less cooldown on the shadow bombs. Okay, so you can spam shadow bombs easier. That's gonna be busted. With my loadout, it's gonna be busted. If you haven't checked that out, I have a video on my YouTube channel where you basically use the shadow bombs to get more mobility, and you use the homing shadow bombs talent so you don't miss them as much. It's fucking busted, trust me. 7 is nerf on the automatic, has been nerfed by 10 per damage per tick. Ying, another one that I just don't understand why the fuck this is happening. They buffed her life exchange healing from 700 to 800, and now the talent itself no longer does any drawback on 1 second cooldown on the right click, which makes no sense because we just had a buff to the fact that you will have, if you miss, you have it back. You have full Chronos, you'll be doing a machine gun Yang thing. This shouldn't happen. This should not happen. This is too much, and I feel like this is basically just, people just need to find the value of Yang by themselves. It's not by buffing this until infinity that we're gonna have a better spot for Yang, okay? Just shouldn't happen. I'm sorry. They also buffed the card that reduced the cooldown of Dimensional Link. So people who wanted to spam clones by just, you know, Dimensional Link here, there, here, there, here, there, increase the duration of it and so on, you can now reduce the cooldown even further by almost 1.25 seconds now. Actually, no. More. 2.25. Because you start off with 125 versus 6.25. You could go up to 6.25. So 1.25 more. There you go. Now let's talk about bug fixes. So the first one was for the Revolver of Androxus. Finally, the animation is no longer bugged for the other two talents, so you should be happy with that. Betty apparently was able to be cancelled to honor her ultimate Bicon's Commander's Grab ability. Bomb King's Twitch Prime first-person view of that skin was all like black squares everywhere. It's fixed now. Cassie, she had a bit of an issue where her crossbow would clip through her model badly during certain emotes. Corvus, they fixed some of his animations with Crow, with the skin itself. And they also fixed an issue where Corvus emotes in specific ways could cause his weapon to disappear in third person. Not that it's important, but it's still. Sati was also hitting ethereal targets, which means targets that cannot suffer any damage, which is good. No longer will happen now. So it means that Coin Sati is even more busted now because it will actually focus somebody who is targetable. Talus, the mode of the Nimbus, the cloud sometimes would disappear. They fixed it. Yagarath, they addressed an issue where Yagarath could miss her ultimate. You know, like they said that it was not supposed to miss it. It will suppose not miss again. Let's see. And they fixed an issue where friends list could count the friend requests. That would actually create lag if a lot of people started sending me friend requests and I didn't accept them. It would actually create a little bit of lag. Fix an issue where turning out a buy in a match could cause players to spend more credits than they had available. So there you go. As for the sound bug, I know what you guys are gonna say. What did the sound bugs got fixed? Does SEA servers are they better? Or did they already fixed it? Listen, as for the SEA, they already said that they found something interesting about this, just like they did with the infinite logging in bug, and they fixed that straight away. So the SEA servers might be fixed soon enough, okay, so watch out for that. The loading bug has also already been fixed. The login bug has already been fixed. Now the sound bug, the reason why it hasn't been fixed is pretty simple. So they found out the reason what was causing it. They are aware already what the problem is. Now, in order to make the solution, they don't want to put a band-aid on over it. Instead, they want to redo the entire audio system in a way that it actually has no more issues. Okay, make them work precisely, correctly. They're basically going to rewrite the entire portion of the audio code so that what actions need to be taken, like only certain things should be loaded, only certain audio things should be loaded in the environment, and so on, and properly this time, so we have no other further issues in the future, okay? Those are being looked at, they are working on them, and they should be fixed soon enough. So, thank you so much for watching. That has been it. Let me know what you think about these balance changes. I know that I don't like the Mako one or the Ying one, but the question is, what do you like? What do you dislike? And what would you prefer to be changed? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, have a wonderful time. I'm out. Bye-bye.